All right. Okay. Today we are back with another BTS reaction video. It's time.
Jared, I am so excited for this one. I've been counting on the days until we get to this one.
Yeah, Jordan. When we learned that BTS had a song called Hip Hop Lover
or Hip Hop PHILE,
which
we have to look more into.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the term file means.
Yeah.
I think of like files in the brain.
Exactly.
In the mind. But today we will be taking a trip down the path of BTS's hip hop inspirations.
Oh, and not only will we be doing that, but stay tuned until the end of this video, everybody, because we might have to go down a path of our own to share with you some of our influences.
Now, before we started recording, you didn't use the word might. You used the word must.
Oh, we must. I don't know what we have in store here with this song, but anything titled Hip Hop Lover,
yeah,
count me in.
Count me in too, Jordan. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one today, and let's start off by reading some comments.
Let's do it.
Okay, so the first comment comes from ABBIE S, and Abby writes, I'm honestly loving your BTS breakdowns. I love how deeply you take in each song and think about it. Do your research and cover every aspect you can. Thank you so much, Abby. Since you're interested in BTS's hip-hop influences, I highly recommend checking out Hip Hop Lover, also called Hip Hop PHILE. It's honestly a masterpiece where they pay homage to the greats and really show their knowledge. And I'm sad not as many people pay attention to it. It's a must for any hip-hop fan reacting to BTS. That sentence right there sums it up. It's a must.
It's a must.
I tend to think of Hip Hop Lover and Born Singer as a duo of songs where BTS shows their knowledge, love, and roots in hip hop, but Born Singer is the sadder feeling song, whereas Hip Hop Lover feels more triumphant.
And we heard Born Singer early on in our journey, Jared. And what a treat that was.
I mean, you call it your favorite BTS song, right?
Yeah, maybe at that time it was my favorite.
Yeah.
It seems like every couple weeks I have a new favorite, but Born Singer, because of how much of an influence J. Cole was to us.
Yes.
And to BTS, J-Hope in particular, that song hit different.
Yeah, Jordan. And one of the questions I have, I think you have it too, is who are BTS's inspirations, right?
Right.
Hip hop inspirations outside of J. Cole, outside of Drake, outside of Nas.
Yep.
Are there any others?
Oh, I'm sure there are others. And I think this next comment here gives us a little insight into that.
Okay.
So first of all, thank you so much, ABBIE S. And if you haven't already seen our reaction to Born Singer, you can check that out right now. It's up here on our YouTube page. So check that out, everybody. The next comment comes from MM. And MM says, I can't wait for you to react to Hip Hop PHILE. All members.
Okay.
So I'm assuming all the members are in this song.
Do we get rapping again from the vocal line, or how's this going to work?
Maybe some harmonizing mixed in. Seriously, I'm feeling like a little kid before Christmas. Heck, I'm more excited than that. Just because of all the references, it's like a try to see how many hip hop / rap references you can get.
Oh, wow.
Game. It's stacked.
Oh, wow.
So we're not just going to get a few names here, Jared. I feel like we're going to get a whole bunch.
Okay. Now, depending on how far back this historical education goes, we may be ill-equipped, right? Once they start talking about Biggie and Nas, we just missed that generation. But
our dad, though, used to play Biggie and Nas in the car.
True.
And one song in particular.
Oh my gosh.
You know what song I'm talking about.
Oh, I do. And I could never remember the name of it.
Running. Or, in parentheses, Dying to Live. Oh, come on, Jared. Our dad used to play that song over and over and over again on long car trips. Basically, anytime we were in the car with him. And the song just seeped into our pores, Jared.
One of the first songs we had ever heard that combined singing with rapping, you know, and that was like, whoa, what's going on here? Oh my gosh, an entirely new world opened up. Unreal. So maybe we can hold off on listening to this,
okay,
until after we dive into Hip Hop Lover.
That's right.
But is it time?
It's time. And we'll be diving into a few other songs after as well, everybody. So stay tuned. Jared, this might just turn into one big hip hop love fest. I mean,
one big Jared and Jordan hip hop love fest.
Exactly. Stay tuned until the very end, everybody. All right, let's get into this, Jared. We're going to first look up the song on BTS Wiki, and then we're going to hear what Hip Hop Lover / Hip Hop PHILE sounds like.
Okay, so according to BTS Wiki, Hip Hop PHILE, also known as Hip Hop Lover, is a song by BTS. It was released on August 20th, 2014, and appears as the fourth track for their first studio album, Dark and Wild.
So we're right here.
Yeah.
We're in this era. We're right around this album. We just listened to their song Tomorrow from School Love Affair.
Yeah.
A previous album, Jared. And that song hit different.
Again, Jordan, I said it in our reaction to Tomorrow, but I'll say it again. That was BTS grown and sexy.
I think that's about right.
Yeah.
Ooh. And that's up on our Patreon right now, everybody, if you want to check it out. Tomorrow, a B-side that bops and
Temps.
All right, man. It's time. So this is BTS Hip Hop Lover. Here we go, everybody. Let's go.
People wonder why we love this HIP, HOP shit. Why we got so much Yasmin's culture. Tell me.
It was a new world. 평소에 그리 나시나 그저 길은 내게 심청이 만약에 다가와 내가 못 뜨던 새 눈을 뜨게 해 Boy, people keep asking baby why you love that hip-hop shit 그럼 나는 말해 이유는 없어 cause it's hip-hop
RM, right?
별거 없어 에픽한 남들처럼 Jay-Z Nas classic한 Americ과 the dog style in my mind one curse one go ready to die Eminem과 the chronic과 그 다음 영작 2001 Gangsta Blackstar XB rockin' P rockin' CL smooth this is deep poppin' 달고 살았어 아주 많이 그때 나 아주 많이 할 말이 많았어 남들이 해주는 얘기도 부족하다 느꼈지 일단은 억지 거지 덕지 발라가다 합치고 썼지 That was it, that was it 내가 된 시점 학습 지사의 백지 모두 아는 날 좀 시기 그리고 지웠어 비웠어 빛 위에서만큼은 난 자유로 7년 전이나 지금은 나 똑같아 이게 태어나다
JK. 몸물을 느끼며 게이팜 부갈로 킹타 올스쿨 리듬 타 맥해 외탁의 람과 혀를 밀착 두각을 나타내 지금은 랩 댄스 교체 팝의 맘 프로모델 다 듀퍼보이 해픽하이 서툰 날 이력 써서 무명계 무대 fly 아무것도 모른 날 일으켰지 매일 내 맘을 홀린 아티스트 링 몸으로 비연만 했었던 비교와 투팍의 나도 하나같이 Whole 내 세상을 만들기 전에 Cold World 그가 금을 밤을 비출 때부터 영감을 받고 써가는 고글 맥밀러 칸의 캔들 그들의 음악은 내 귀에 부딪혀 매우 미쳐 가게 테두리 잡아둔 내 삶의 최고의 뮤지션 끝없는 딕션 Alright
내 본능이 골라 어떤 랩이든 어떤 춤이든 감각적인 내 교감 이제 내 삶 속의 공간 힙합으로 녹아 오늘도 wild for the night 내 몸은 feel like
ASAP.
That's Jimmy?
Yeah.
Your boy Suga's about to spit.
Come on.
Come on, Suga.
힙합은 찾아왔어 살며시 어린아이가 엄마를 찾듯이
Oh my
자연스럽게 내 삶에 스며들었지 그 당시에 초등학생뿐이었던 나 그제서야 꿈을 재단해 Wanna rap 남들과 비슷한 삶이 혐오했던 꼬맹이의 족감 주위의 모두가 붙잡고만 하더라도 내 안에서 자리를 고수하 힙합은 날 송두리째 뒤집어 나 그 어린 날 교과서 기퉁이에 적어내렸던 나 16 verse 덕분에 난 안 죽는 삶 뿌리치고 갔던 대구 남산동의 작업 실은 날 던지고 밤새도록 갈았던 무슨 팬쪽에 날 노래 끝에 난 결국 학창시절에 받는 언수 왜 대신해서 빼곡히 채워갔던 라임 더비 dream come true 주위에서 다들 묻지 힙합이 뭐냐고 당당히 답을 하지 나의 전부라고 결과 내 인생 자체를 음악 안에 뼈 묻었어 이 문화를 사랑했으라면 난 곧 100번은 넘게도 죽었어 심장을 뛰게 해 내가 진짜 널 쉽게 사람 냄새가 나는 인생으로서 내려가는 이제는 삶의 일부가 돼 Yeah, this man.
Okay.
BTS is hip hop.
Ooh.
That's what doesn't get mentioned often enough.
Yeah.
Right, Jared? People associate BTS with K-pop, singing, dancing. But if you dig deep enough, you'll find that the core of what they do or how they started involved hip hop.
Now, to us, that statement, Jordan, that you just uttered, BTS is hip hop, seems obvious.
To us now.
To us now, right? Even, I mean, when we first heard BTS rap, Jordan, right? It wasn't just a group of kids from Korea rapping.
Yeah.
You could tell that they're professionals. And we've constantly said the rap line, RM, J-Hope, and Suga can out-rap, outperform, out-bar most rappers in the United States, the UK, anywhere around the world.
Most rappers anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere. But since they speak Korean and they spit in Korean, Jared, there's that barrier.
Oh, yeah.
Not if you speak Korean.
Yes.
Not if you understand Korean.
Yes.
But at first, even for us, and we've been honest about this from the very beginning, there was a barrier before we started this whole journey.
Yeah.
We didn't think they could rap like this.
No.
Or rap like what they did on Born Singer. Or rap like what they did on Dang.
No.
Or rap like they did on
The Cyphers?
The Cyphers.
No. Or Suga? Pechita?
Or RM, his album, his mixtape that we heard a little bit of.
J-Hope? Jack in the Box?
Yeah, this is what gets me going, man. This gets me excited.
Yeah. So, Jordan, do you want to start with your notes or you want me to go first?
Okay, so you can go first. What I tried to do here is write down the influences that I saw.
I tried to do that a little bit as well.
And I had to stop because they were going so fast.
Oh, yeah.
So, just like MM told us, Jared, it's like a try to see how many hip-hop/rap references you can get game. It's hard to keep up.
Well, listen, Jordan, all of the references weren't overt. We got many overt references, right?
Yep.
Big names in the hip hop game.
Yes.
A lot of them were covert. They were hidden, right?
Yeah.
titles of albums, references, words, right?
Friday Night Lights, I saw.
Friday Night Lights.
I'll let you go first. I want to hear what you have to say, Jared.
Okay. So, first of all, as is always the question for us when we hear that this is a BTS song,
Yeah.
right? We ask, how is the vocal line going to fit in, right? What's the rap line going to do? We didn't get any rapping from the vocal line, but I did hear JK, V, and Jimin seamlessly weave in their vocals. Did you hear Jin? I don't know if I heard Jin.
It was sort of hard to see who exactly was singing and rapping at times, but I can't remember if I heard Jin or not.
Okay, we can check on that. But so again, it seemed like the vocal line was supporting the rap line here.
Yeah. Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And supporting their absolute love for hip hop.
By sort of remaining in the background.
Yeah, and even some of the lyrics. We'll break down the lyrics.
Yeah.
It was supporting them.
Yeah.
I love that. RM began, Jordan. And as you said, the references just started immediately.
Yeah.
Didn't end. We missed a whole bunch of them. But I wrote down Nas and Jay-Z and KRS-One.
Oh, and KRS-One. And Eminem. And Gangstar.
So that's all I was able to write down for RM.
Yeah.
J-Hope hopped in. He said Mac Miller.
Oh, J-Hope said Mac Miller?
J-Hope said Mac Miller. And I, like, what?
And this was back in 2014.
Yeah, Jordan.
The young Mac Miller.
Young Mac Miller. J. Cole, Kendrick, ASAP. Any others?
I think he said Epic High.
Epic High.
Right?
I believe so.
Yeah. And that's pretty much all I got from his verse.
So that's J-Hope.
Yeah.
And then Suga, Jordan.
Oh, they saved Suga to the end.
They saved Suga for the end. I did not hear one name drop.
Right. I was looking for it.
Yeah.
But he said some stuff in there, Jared.
Oh, he said some stuff.
What'd you catch?
He said 16 bars on the corner of my notebooks. Talking about what he would do, I believe, during his school days. He would write 16 bars on the corner of his notebooks.
On the corner?
In the corner.
Just a little corner?
I don't know. I mean, what do you got, Jordan?
You covered most of it, Jared. I think it was RM who said they used to ask him, why you like that hip hop shit? Why you like that hip hop shit? And I think we got the question multiple times when we were young. Why do you like that music? Like, why do you like that type of stuff?
From, adults at the time.
From adults at the time.
Not necessarily our peers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though some of them were into different genres and sort of resistant of hip hop or rap.
Yeah.
So I caught that from RM. RM also said, I was free on top of this beat. So like, I think he said that. I'm free when this beat comes on, and you can hear that. He bounces, he glides on the beat.
Yeah.
They all do.
Yes.
And I think J-Hope said something like, now my life melts with hip hop. Again, I think it was J. Cole or J-Hope. Maybe Suga, but I think it was J-Hope. And then Suga. They removed the beat for a minute while he began his rap to lead him in. And he said something like, hip hop found me. And I can't remember, I tried to write it down. Like a mother, something with a child. Like a mother with a child or something.
Yeah.
Basically, like hip hop was my mother. Like that's how powerful it was. And then the last thing I caught, if loving this culture, I think he said, or game is a sin, I'll die 100 times.
Oh, yes. That was the bar of Suga's verse.
That sums it all up.
Yeah.
From the beginning when they were asking RM, why you like hip hop?
Yeah.
To the end, if liking hip hop is a sin, I'll die 100 deaths. That right there says it all, man.
Yeah, and I don't think Suga's playing around.
No, I don't think any of them are playing around. And that's why they said it.
Yeah, like we haven't dug into much of Suga. We will. He's obviously got a solo project coming out soon.
Mm-hmm.
But when Suga says something like that, Jordan, I mean, do you think he's joking?
I don't think he's joking at all.
No, this is who he is. He also said, what is hip hop? And he answered, he said, it's my everything.
It's my everything.
My everything.
Jordan, lyric time, right?
Yeah. Jordan, I just have one more statement.
Mm-hmm.
For RM, J-Hope, and Suga, each of their verses were separate love letters to hip hop.
Oh.
Right. Love letters to hip hop. And if this doesn't get hip hop heads excited,
oh my goodness,
nothing will. I mean, you feel the authenticity and the passion in their voices, in their bars, right? Who creates a song called Hip Hop Lover?
Yeah.
You know, adds all these references, says, if loving hip hop is a sin, I die 100 times. I mean, who does that?
Yeah. That's why the people told us that we needed to hear this, Jared.
Yeah.
It's an ode, like you said, not only to hip hop, but to all the lyricists and rappers and artists who came before them. So to name drop them in a song means something.
Yes.
That means something. And let's go dig in to not only these names that they dropped, but these bars and these references, because they spit. So let's go to Dual Set, Jared.
Let's go. Okay. So according to Dual Set, Hip Hop Lover was produced by P-Dog, written by P-Dog, RM, Suga, and J-Hope. And Dual Set doesn't have RM's intro, right? We heard RM just speaking in the beginning of this song, but Genius does. So according to Genius, this intro reads, people wonder why we love this hip hop why we got so much guys in this culture. Tell me. Okay. And then he jumps right into his rap and he says, it was a new world to me who would normally scribble just stories or poems.
Yeah.
Like Sim Chong, it suddenly came. Okay. Sim Chong.
Sim Chong. And down here, it's going to give us a little more information.
It suddenly came and made me open the new eyes of mine that I couldn't open. And here's a reference to the story of Sim Chong.
The devoted daughter.
Huh. Oh boy. We may have to come back to this. Maybe if we search Sim Chong on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sim Chong John is a story about the titular Sim Chong who throws herself into the Indang Sea as a sacrifice so that her blind father can regain his eyesight.
Wow.
Ooh. This selfless act of filial piety causes her to be resurrected and become an empress, and her father's blindness is cured. Does she know that she's going to be resurrected?
I don't think so.
I assume not.
I think it's just a pure selfish or selfless act.
Yeah.
And look, like Sim Chong, it suddenly came and made me open the new eyes of mine that I couldn't open.
So RM has been resurrected.
And I assume that, is RM talking about the father? Like making a reference here to the new eyes of mine.
Oh, yes.
Right? Or being resurrected like Sim Chong.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a good question. But basically he's saying, I would normally just scribble stories or poems.
Yeah.
Then, like Sim Chung, it suddenly came. It made me open my new eyes.
Maybe
Right?
a double entendre. Yeah. I think, unless we're, we just read the summary of the story, but yeah.
Okay.
Already starting off with some bars.
And some history. Okay, RM continues, but people keep asking, baby, Why you love that hip hop
Mm-hmm.
and this word, zoom in here. I'm
Oh,
gonna try
yeah,
to
yeah.
pronounce it.
Jared, I just have to say, we are
In the process of learning Korean.
we have just started learning Korean, and we've started reading Hangul wording, Hangul words.
And not only have we discovered how straightforward, right, and scientific
Yeah.
this language is, but how fun it is to learn it.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to pronounce this, Jordan.
I want to hear you pronounce this word.
And
right
if I
here.
have to phone a friend, I'm going to call you.
Well, I'm going to spend some time thinking. I
Okay.
know the first part is S.
Hey, don't. All right, come on now. I got this. Although this is
this is a tricky
a
one,
word we haven't heard before.
but it's 4. We only got to 3.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, you got it?
Suisse.
Yeah, that's how I would have said it.
Is it Suisse? So Suisse.
Swiss.
And it can be or shush.
Okay.
All right, Suisse.
And
Suisse.
you know, I want the people out there who can understand Korean to let us know if we're right or wrong.
Please. All right. Then I say there's no reason from the beginning because it's hip hop. There's nothing special. Epic High, and like others, Jay-Z and Nas, and of course the classics, Illmatic, Doggy Style, In My Mind, and KRS-One, right? Those right there, Jordan, are all album titles. Is KRS-One the name of an album, or that's KRS-One?
Well, it's definitely an artist. I don't know
Yeah.
if it was a self-titled album, but we have Nas, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
What's this one?
I think that's Nas. Oh.
Pharrell.
Oh.
2006, early Pharrell.
Okay.
Okay. And then KRS-One. Okay, so he's just talking about the artist.
But he may have created a self-titled album. Oh, yeah. I mean, it says here his second album, 1995's KRS-One, featured blah, blah, blah. So RM is name dropping figures and albums.
Yep. And we have gained a little bit of familiarity with Epic High,
Yeah.
but let's just learn a little about them real quick.
Okay.
So it says Epic High is a South Korean hip hop trio formed in 2001, composed of Tablo, Mithra Jin, and DJ Tukuts. Now, Tablo is who we're familiar with.
Yeah, Jordan. And one of our lovely viewers who also supports us on Patreon sent us several podcasts to listen to. One is called The Story of Tablo.
Yeah.
And another one, I believe, gets into Epic High. So we got some listening to do.
Well, don't forget, though, we heard Tablo on RM's new album.
Yeah, man.
And Tablo spit.
Yeah.
And if you're interested, our full reaction to RM's new album
Oh, yeah.
is up on our Patreon right now. So check it out. All right, so let's continue with this reference mania.
And it doesn't end there, Jordan.
Oh, my goodness.
He says, and Ready to Die, Eminem, The Chronic, and the next masterpiece, 2001. Gangstar, Black Star, Eric B, Rakim, Pete Rock, and CL Smooth. Okay, I knew it would get here,
Okay.
right?
Let's go down the line, Jared.
I mean, how old is RM though, Jordan? What?
I know. He's around our age.
He's around our age. I mean, this man was studying.
Yeah. He's a student. He's a student. Jared, look. Why you love that hip hop? There's no reason from the beginning. Because it's hip hop. What do you mean why I love it? There's no reason. I don't have to have a reason.
Yeah.
Do you have a reason why you like the color blue?
Yeah.
Do you have a reason why you like pizza? Why do you like it? Because you like it? It tastes good?
Yep.
Come on, Jared. All right, so Ready to Die, Biggie, right?
I don't know, Jordan.
Biggie, one of his most famous albums. Debut studio album. And that's where we got Juicy, Jared.
Big Pop.
One more chance.
I love it when you call me Big Pop.
That's Then Eminem.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he has a self-titled album.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The Chronic. Dr. Dre. I mean, to RM, each of these albums
Yeah.
must be books.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
literal books that RM is studying and reading over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I did not know 2001 was a Dr. Dre album.
I didn't know that either.
And he says the next masterpiece. Why does RM say that?
The next masterpiece.
And the next masterpiece, 2001.
The next episode. You remember that song?
No.
Do you need to hear a snippet of it?
Yeah. Okay. I know you got to at least play the da 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 da.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
Da 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 da.
You know what?
Robin with the D.R.E.
Yeah.
Okay. It's
So-
in here somewhere.
Right. So maybe by next masterpiece, he's referring to like just making a small reference to the next episode,
Yeah.
a song on this album.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe he thinks it's a masterpiece and he just said next masterpiece.
I mean, it could make sense if RM wrote this verse in 2000 or something, right? And he's predicting the next masterpiece, but
Oof.
oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. So then let's try to go down these real quick. We have Gangstar. So they're a duo.
American hip hop duo. Okay.
Okay. Consisting of DJ Premier, which we've heard of, right? And
Jordan,
Guru.
This is just a deep cut, right?
Yeah.
This is not like, I would have thought Gangstar was a Korean group.
Oh.
This is an American group, Gangstar. I may have heard of them in the past, but
Yeah.
I know people in the comments are going to be coming after me.
Well, I mean,
Maybe
I don't
if-
think they'll be coming after you. It says Gangstar was at its height from 1989 to 2003, Jared. So RM was a child
Yeah.
if he's listening to them at their height.
Again, he may have dug into the library, Jordan,
Yeah.
and listened after the fact.
So that's Gangstar. Black Star, another group composed of Mos Def and Talib Kweli.
Yeah.
Two artists that we have never dug too deep into, but are a part of the fabric, the overall fabric that is hip hop, Jared.
Yes.
That you can't not hear about them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right. So we have Eric B.
Heard of Eric B.
Yeah. He's an American rapper, producer, and DJ for the Golden Age hip hop duo Eric B. and Rakim.
Yep.
A lot of duos. And then Rakim. Many people say Rakim's one of the best rappers to ever do it.
Yeah. Is he still rapping?
I don't know if he's still rapping, but he's another old school rapper. It says that William Michael Griffin Jr., better known as Rakim Allah, or simply Rakim, is an American rapper and record producer, one half of Golden Age hip hop duo Eric B. and Rakim. He's widely regarded as one of the most influential and skilled MCs of all time.
Wow.
This is why we need a hip hop education ourselves.
I mean, this may be the impetus
Yeah.
for our deep
Yeah.
dive into the world of hip hop beginning, Jordan. I mean, prior to the 1970s, right? I know hip hop was born in the 1970s, but you have to go back to
Jamaica, maybe?
Jamaica or, you know, even here in America, right? The jazz of the 1960s.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then we have Pete Rock. We've heard of Pete Rock.
Yeah.
It says he's an American record producer, DJ, and rapper. He is widely recognized as one of the greatest hip hop producers of all time. Alrighty. And then CL Smooth. You ever heard of CL Smooth?
No.
Me neither.
Oh, he was in a duo with Pete Rock.
Ooh. Jared, I mean, it appears that there were a whole lot of duos in the early stages of hip hop.
Yeah.
The early ages.
Hip hop was a collaborative thing,
Yes, there you go.
you know?
Okay, man, let's keep it going. We had to stop and get these references in order.
Okay, so RM continues. They just keep popping. I listen to them all the time. Back then, I was an old lady. I had so much to say that the stories told by others were not enough. Ooh. I first just put layers and layers of nonsense and lies and called them lyrics. And that was it. That was it. That was when I became myself. It seems like he had like an epiphany moment, right? Or a moment where that was it. I became myself. Is he talking about after he spent months or years putting layers of nonsense and lies and calling them lyrics?
That's what it sounds like. And maybe after he did his research or after he listened to all the greats.
Yeah.
Is when he had that epiphany.
Okay.
I love the honesty though. He says, I first just put layers and layers of nonsense and lies and called them lyrics.
I mean, in a way, that's what we all have to do,
Yeah.
right? Especially when you're a kid and you don't have a huge vocabulary or any sense of direction. You just got to go for it.
Yeah, man.
On a blank sheet of paper between the pages of my study book, I put myself that everyone knew. And there's a reference here to RM's song Voice,
Okay.
which we will have to loop back to. And then I erased it. I emptied it. I'm free at last when I'm on the beat.
Yeah.
7 years ago or now, I'm the same. This is the most me.
What do you think he means by that line?
This is the most me. I mean, RM used to stand for real me. You know, I mean, hip hop, studying hip hop, creating lyrics that are true to himself, right? True to his story. That's when RM is the most himself.
The most me. And he says 7 years ago or now, I'm the same.
Yeah.
This is the most me.
It's like when people say, do the thing in this life that you're most passionate about, right?
Yeah.
But that you also fear the most. Right? That thing is the most you.
That at first you might not be good at.
Yeah.
But if you have that passion, that undying passion, Jared, it's not going to leave you.
No.
And as RM said again, I first just put layers and layers of nonsense and lies and called them lyrics. And that was it. That was it. That was when I became myself. When I started just writing, even if it was nonsense,
Yeah.
I called them lyrics. People are asking me, why you like that hip hop stuff?
Yeah.
Why? Is that you? Like, why do you do that? It sounds like RM saying, that is me. That's the real me, like you said.
And in this short verse, we see RM go from an amateur to a professional. And now let's check out some of this singing.
So on Genius, we have Genius up on the side. It says that this part right here is a pre-chorus with JK and RM. So they say, I'll be down for your rap. I'll be down for your rhythm. It still makes my heart beat. It makes me be my true self. Yeah, I love this. And then we get the chorus, and the first person up to sing the chorus, Jared, it says, was V.
Yeah.
Hip hop, that has the scent of humans. Hip hop, that I write down with my life. Hip hop, that has now become a part of my life. Hip hop. Yeah, this my hip hop.
Ooh. Is he saying, yeah, this my hip hop?
Ooh, or
It's my hip hop.
yeah, it sounds like. Jared, and then we had J-Hope.
Take it away, Jordan.
I mean, J-Hope completely destroyed the middle part of this beat.
Yeah.
J-Hope says, yo, how did I start learning my hip hop? I got into it by feeling it with my body.
Ooh. Pause there for a minute. That's good to know.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
If anybody got into hip hop by feeling it with their body, it would be J-Hope, right? Hip hop, dance are intrinsically linked. And almost everybody out there has seen J-Hope dance. Jordan. The man can feel any beat with his body and contort his body to move with that beat. Yeah, that's hip hop.
He says, Boogaloo, King Tut, old school. I rode the rhythm. All right. It's time to do some clicking.
What's up, guys? What we're gonna do next is we're gonna do the original walkout to the music, and please feel free to follow along, and let's get to it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I wish I could dance,
7, 8. Let's take it slow. Ready?
I want to see J-Hope do
5,
it. Yeah,
6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Now we're gonna go normal speed. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Let's do it one more time. Ready?
So that's the Boogaloo.
That is the Boogaloo walkout.
Let's go to the end here.
Boom, bap, boom, bap, boom, bap, boom, bap. One more time. Ready?
All right, I think we got it. Hey, if there's a video of J-Hope doing the Boogaloo,
If there's a video of J-Hope doing the Boogaloo, anytime this man dances, we see him do the Boogaloo.
well, we've seen his wiry body move like a bendable ruler, Jared.
Yeah.
He can do any dance move. So that's the Boogaloo. King Tut. Hold up. Oh, okay, that's not J-Hope doing it. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So they say that's the King Tut dance.
That's the King Tut dance.
And J-Hope must have been practicing that for months to get it perfect. Years, maybe. Whew. One more. Old school.
Oh yeah. Feels good.
Now that's J-Hope right there.
You can see him doing it.
A shoulder shake.
The time has come to enjoy myself. I've left my problems up on the shelf. The workday's over and I got it made. Like Johnny Kemp said, I just got paid and I'm ready to mingle. Young man, single and free. Ready to get busy. Down to party, hardy and have a good time. All I need is a partner in crime. Call up the homies and hope they might say they're down to paint the town red tonight. Look in the closet and pull out the hype gear. Hook up the high top fade and I'm out of here. To a disco or a party of some kind. Hope
That's
that I would
J-Hope.
find
You've seen him do
myself
that
a
before?
good
Yeah.
time. Before I'm through and the night is done.
That move right there, Jordan, where he's jumping side to side, moving his knees. We definitely saw him do that at Hobie Palooza. It may have been during his chicken noodle soup
Chicken noodle soup.
dance. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Jared, this just makes me wish I could dance.
Jordan, you don't have to keep wishing. We can really do this thing if you want.
It's so freeing. It looks so freeing. Just like RM says, he feels free on the beat. J-Hope is trying to tell us, Jared, essentially he feels free on the beat as well. Not only rapping, but dancing. And he learned different dances, old school, boogaloo, King Tut. Okay, let's continue this. He says, I rode the rhythm. Thanks to Big Hit's trust, I stuck my tongue to the rhyme. I stood out, and now I'm in the intersection of rap and dance.
There it is. Right? And he's saying, thanks to Big Hit's trust. Basically saying, I'm a dancer, but you guys trust me to also rap. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Right?
Let's get it. Yeah, my role model. Dynamic duo, Verbal Gent with Epic High.
I almost thought role model there had something to do with J. Cole.
Oh,
He's got a song called Role Models.
No role models.
No role models.
Yeah.
But
that's a good catch, Jared. So Dynamic Duo. It's a South Korean hip hop duo that consists of rappers Choiza and Geiko. Geiko? All right. And then Verbal Gent. It says Kim Jin-tae, better known by his stage name Verbal Gent, is a South Korean rapper, record producer, and musician who is known for his groundbreaking innovations in Korean hip-hop rhyme schemes. He established himself as one of South Korea's most popular underground rappers of the 2000s.
oh, wow.
Before achieving mainstream success. And then Epic High we already looked into. All right, Jared, let me try to get through this this J-Hope verse, man.
Take your time, George.
Writing the resume of my clumsy self, break out from my nameless self, and fly over the stage. Okay. We have some references here. Okay, so a dynamic duo song
or dynamic duo. That's how they're calling it.
내 박자 리듬을 사랑한 13살 박이 구슬치기 막두바퀴보다 더 좋았기에 홀로 동지를 찾아 도돌아다니는 외톨박이 아무도 못 말려 고집 불통 돌만이 그러던 어느 날 햇빛 비치는 날 학교 운동장에서 아주 단단해 보이는 한 친구를 만나 이리 갔다 저리 갔다 두짝 마냥 붙어 다녀 온 동네를 누벼.
We'll stop there.
Okay, so that's dynamic duo or dynamic duo.
Yeah.
Writing the resume. Is that what that song was called?
Maybe
resume.
It's a title of a song. Let us know, Army out there, or if you're a fan of dynamic duo or dynamic duo. Break out from my nameless self. Okay, a reference to Verbal Gent. Nameless self. Nameless self. Because he doesn't use his real name?
Huh. I don't know about that one, yeah.
Okay. And fly over the stage. And we know by now, Jared, that Epic High had a song called Fly, I believe, right?
Yes.
So let's listen to that quick. Ooh. Sounds EDM-ish.
Yeah. Oh, you hear that bass?
Yeah.
거울 앞에서도 기죽고 또 홀로 술잔에 비웃고
there. All right. So wordplay.
3 references to songs in one tiny sentence.
J-Hope continues. He says, the artist who rang my heart, raised me up, who knew nothing. Ring. And he continues. Biggie, Tupac, and Nas, who I could express only with my body.
His dance?
His dance, I assume. I learned more about myself. Hope world. Before I built my own world, there was Cold World. And you caught that.
Cold World.
And we know who that is, Jordan.
Yeah.
It's Mr. J. Cole himself.
A legend in the game who recently did something crazy.
I heard about that.
I haven't listened to the song, Jordan.
Me neither.
Are you ready?
Oh, you want to listen to it right now? Hold up.
Come on, we have to. I mean, this is breaking news, Jordan. We don't usually get J. Cole drops. But can we listen to that? I mean,
you know what we'll do?
Okay,
we'll save that for our own journey at the end.
Okay. But to summarize, J. Cole was scrolling through YouTube.
Yeah.
He searched up J. Cole type beats on YouTube, which is something that we would do.
I do it all the time.
J. Cole himself searched up J. Cole type beats on YouTube. Clicked on a beat, created a song to that beat, and I believe I have the story, right? We'll watch it after, but delivered that song to the YouTube producer, to that producer who created that beat.
Batman, that's his tag.
Really?
Batman, yeah.
Ooh. For free.
For free.
And said, listen, I usually keep these songs to myself, but the world needs to hear this. Basically, you deserve attention for your work, and whoever needs to hear this, enjoy. I'm done hoarding music for myself.
And I appreciate the work that you put in. All of you producers out here who just put beats up and grind and give us inspiration as artists.
Yes.
And he said, I read the letter, Jared. He said, one night I searched up J. Cole beat on the internet, and yours was the first beat that popped up, man.
Wow.
Thank you for the inspiration that you gave me.
Jordan, the first time I've ever heard of something like that happening.
Yeah.
I mean, J. Cole.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
That's masterful. Masterful. And we will get to that at the end.
I will say, you don't hear your boy Drake doing that.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Drake does a lot of things, but I mean, this is like classic J. Cole.
J. Cole could start a movement with this.
Yeah.
Meek Mill has a song called Meek Mill type beat.
Ooh.
He did the same thing. He just didn't do it publicly.
Okay.
He released the song.
Yeah.
Fantastic song. Jared, he could start a movement and have other artists search up their own names.
Oh my gosh.
Drake type beat.
Oh.
Look. Make a song. It could be a competition between all the artists, and they put the song up on the producer's page, and maybe the fans get to vote on who had the best song or whose song they liked the most.
Okay, that's a brilliant idea.
Jared.
Kendrick Lamar type beat.
Look. And they get to pick the beat. The artist gets to pick the beat. I couldn't even imagine.
Oh my gosh. Okay, look, I would devote the rest of my life just to making that happen, because that would be a moment in hip hop history, Jordan.
A moment, Jared. And that's what hip hop is about.
You have all the OGs join in.
Oh my goodness. You have everybody, the new up and comers.
Snoop Dogg type beat.
Type beats are what is ruling YouTube right now. What is ruling the internet right now, Jared.
Wow.
Even, smaller artists.
And look, they do it. A type beat, right? A J. Cole type beat is a beat that you would hear J. Cole rapping over.
That's right.
Yeah. So if each artist were to do what you're saying, it would literally be authentic to who they are and the music that they release, Jordan.
Yeah.
And that would be a global phenomenon.
It'd be one of the biggest trends that hip hop has seen in a while. I think it might even be as big as the Drake and Meek Mill beef.
as big, Jordan, it would eclipse everything we've ever seen.
Because it'd be a positive movement, Jared.
Yeah.
Right? Hip hop needs that.
But you have to think about weaving in some sort of larger purpose.
Right. The purpose speaks for itself.
Giving producers
That's it.
the credit they deserve.
That's it.
Giving
Letting
artists the credit they deserve.
but more so producers and the artists, yeah.
Yeah.
Giving everybody the credit they deserve.
Yeah.
But letting the song live on the producer's page.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
these producers, Jared, I've been guilty of it. I search up Drake type beats, J. Cole type beats, soulful type beats, samples, and I just try to rap over them. And I picture myself rapping like J. Cole or rapping like Drake or how I would want them to sound. So it's like these producers are out here grinding,
Yeah.
and it's a way to get your beats noticed by putting J. Cole type beat. But it would, I couldn't even imagine. It's a new age way.
BTS type beat.
Oh my goodness. Let's make it happen. Come on, Jared. Anyway, so J. Cole says when he lit up Friday night, talking about Friday Night Lights, one of J. Cole's.
Hobie says this, not J. Cole.
Did I say J. Cole?
He said J. Cole said when he lit up Friday night.
I thought I said J. Hope.
No, you said J. Cole, my man.
Hey, almost the same difference.
Yeah, yeah.
So J. Hope said when he lit up Friday night. And yeah, Friday Night
Friday
Lights.
Night Lights. What year was that released? 2010.
2010. Oh, some classics on there, Jared. In the Morning. Yeah. Early J. Cole.
Yeah.
I became more inspired to write my own music.
Mm.
Mac Miller,
Kanye.
Kendrick. Their music hits my ears. The best musicians in my life that shaped the frame so I can go crazier every day. Endless diction, all right? My instincts choose. Whatever rap it is, whatever dance it is, my sensuous communication. Now the space within my life melts in hip hop.
There it is.
You are exactly right about this being a love letter
Yeah.
to hip hop, Jared. I love it, man. That's why it's called Hip Hop Lover. Wild for the Night, today as well. My body feels like ASAP. And Wild for the Night was a song
By ASAP.
by ASAP.
Yeah.
That we heard, I think it was RM sample or RM rapped over the beat on his mixtape.
Yes.
All right, I'm done speaking, man.
Ooh.
You can take Suga's last verse.
Are we going to make it?
I think we're going to make it, Jared. And I hope that Army is still with us. And if you are, you're a soldier. You are a hip hop soldier and almost certainly a hip hop lover.
Yeah. Okay. So next, is this where Jimin hops in and
Yeah.
gives his vocals? Jimin sings, "I'll be down for your rap. I'll be down for your rhythm." Those two lines right there, it was repeated earlier in the pre-chorus, but that's what led me to say that the vocal line is so supportive,
Great point.
right? I'll be down for your rap. I'll be down for your rhythm. It still makes my heart beat. It makes me be my true self. Yeah, I love this. And then according to Genius, this is where Jin hops on. I didn't think I heard Jin, but
Yeah.
this is where Jin hops in.
Okay.
Hip hop, that has the scent of humans. Hip hop, that I write down with my life. Hip hop, that has now become a part of my life. Hip hop, yeah, this my hip hop. All right, Jordan. Let's go.
Let's go.
Suga raps. Hip hop came to me gently,
Ooh.
like a little child looks for his mother.
Looks for his mother.
Gently? A little child looks for his mother gently? Maybe when it knows where its mother is or has a sense of where its mother is.
Right. That's how I took it. Not like looks
Yeah.
for its mother while it's lost or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like looks at its mother almost, Jared. Like looks for its mother for care, for love.
Like a newborn baby, right?
Yeah.
In his or her mother's arms in the hospital. And when that baby opens his or her eyes for the very first time, just looks for the mother gently. That's what that is right
It's
there.
probably like a, something like that first, but
Hip hop came to me gently, like a little child looks for his mother. It naturally permeated into my life. I, who was only an elementary school student at the time, tailored my dream only then.
this is key because this is the first time we hear an actual age range,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
We guessed that RM might be listening to some of those older artists when he was a youngster.
Yeah.
And Suga's letting us know, I, who was only an elementary school student at the time,
Yes.
tailored my dream only then. It found him back then, Jared.
Yeah. I want a rap star, a mature kid who loathed a life that is similar to everyone else's. Yeah, Suga was meant for this story. Though everyone around me held me back and dissuaded me, hip hop settled itself inside me. Okay, he's used the words, Jordan, gentle, settled,
Yeah.
permeated, like words that aren't attack,
Right.
or, very powerful words, but
Comforting. as well.
comforting, natural. He also used the word natural. Hip hop settled itself inside me, completely shook me. Me who was so young. My 16 bars that I wrote down on the corner of my textbook pages. Okay, it wasn't his notebook, it was his textbook pages.
Same thing, Jared. How do you write on the corner? How do you write 16 bars on the corner? How do you fit it in?
But, you remember back in elementary school, don't you have to return the textbooks? I mean, are there textbooks out there with Suga's 16 bars written in the corner pages?
Oh my goodness. And if there are, they need to be in a museum.
Yeah.
The BTS museum, Jared.
Yeah. Thanks to them, I declined a stable life and threw myself into a studio in Namsandong, Daegu.
Yeah.
Okay, Jordan, I mean, people out there have been saying for months that we're going to fall in love with Suga, right? We already are.
Yeah.
He declined a stable life and threw himself into a studio. I sharpened the blunt nib of my pen all night. All night. All night. 10,000 hours. At the end of my efforts, finally, thanks to the rhymes that I filled my notes with, instead of receiving grades for Korean, math, and English that others would do in school days, dreams come true. And the reference here is Korean, math, and English are considered the three most basic subjects in Korean high schools that everyone takes regardless of their curriculum track.
Okay.
So Suga was taking an additional course, hip hop. Everyone around me asks me, what is hip hop? I answer with pride. It's my everything. As a result, I buried my life itself in music. If loving this culture was a sin, I would have died hundreds of times. I mean, whoa.
This line right here.
Jordan, he ends with that line. Look where he begins and look where he ends. Okay? he starts, Jordan, his verse. Hip hop came to me gently, like a little child looks for his mother. Now let's contrast that with how Suga ends this verse. If loving this culture was a sin, I would have died hundreds of times. And no name drops. He doesn't have to name drop anybody. Tell me if you agree. Did you feel Suga's verse the most?
Sentimentally. It made me reflect. It slowed it down for me and brought like some sort of finality. It was like a true love letter, an ode, the way he came in.
Yeah.
And then we have the same pre-chorus and chorus, Jared, hip hop that has now become a part of my life. I wonder why Suga didn't name drop. It obviously must have been intentional, right?
Yeah.
But it's interesting when you compare his verse to RM's verse and J-Hope's verse, two verses with an incredible amount of artists who inspired them and artists who set the framework for how they rap and dance today.
Yeah.
Why do you think Suga didn't include a name?
Well, I have two things to say. One, we don't know for sure whether or not Suga included any references. I mean, they may have been so subtle and hidden.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe 16 bars. Is that a reference?
Exactly. That we just overlooked them. But two, like Rap Star.
Shook Me. Like
Shook
Shook
Me.
Ones.
I mean, even Dual Set didn't provide any notes. The other thing, Jordan, is by Suga not providing any references, it makes us more curious to know what exactly was Suga listening to in elementary school, right? Who was Suga's inspiration? Yes, we heard RM's and J-Hope's inspirations. Did Suga have the same inspirations?
That's a good point.
Did he have different inspirations? I think Suga may be wanting to keep that within.
Ooh.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. Wow. I think that's all we can say at this point, Jared. Is wow. You know, hearing the song was one thing. Dissecting the lyrics was unlike any lyrical dissection we've ever done.
Yeah.
Literally. And I have to go back to MM's comment, and I think we understand now why they said they were feeling like a little kid before Christmas.
More excited than a little kid before Christmas.
It's like a try to see how many hip hop rap references you can get. Game. It's stacked. Except for Suga. But it did give us, at least me, the feeling of being a kid again and discovering hip hop.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
And you only discover something for the first time one time.
Yeah.
You can discover things again later in life or at another time. But when we discovered hip hop, Jared, I can also say, like BTS just told us, it changed our lives.
I mean, think about the few things that you have done nearly every single day since the age of 5 or 6. You've eaten, you've slept,
yeah,
and you've listened to music.
Listen to music.
In our case, 99% hip hop.
Yeah, man.
Or R&B.
Downloaded thousands of songs from LimeWire. Went on World Star Hip Hop almost every day. Went on Hot New Hip Hop. Went on hiphopearly.com almost every day to hear the new songs, to read about the new artists, the new news.
Yeah.
You know, Jared, hip hop has become something that is bigger than I think anybody would have ever imagined.
Oh, yeah.
From the 1970s, Jared, to the 2020s, 2023, hip hop has served as a bridge, not only for people starting with nothing to walk over into new territory, experience new things, into new lives, essentially, but as a bridge between cultures, Jared, right?
And generations.
And generations. That's how powerful this stuff is. So what BTS just did here is pay ultimate respect, pay their dues to not just artists who came before them, but hip hop. And that's why it's called Hip Hop Lover. They are true hip hop lovers. And as hip hop lovers ourselves, Jordan, and for all of you out there who are hip hop lovers, this song is exactly what we needed.
Oh, yeah. Perfectly stated, Jordan. I just want to add one more thing that I find quite intriguing.
Okay.
Hip hop is younger than our parents. Let that ruminate. Let that sit for a minute. Hip hop is 50 years old. Just think about that. I mean, you know, music is thousands of years old. Hip hop is 50 years old. There are people on this earth right now who were well into their 20s and 30s and 40s before hip hop was even born. We got a long way to go.
Long way to go. And they didn't only, pay homage to the music. They also recognized dance.
Yes.
And how much it influenced them. And as we know, Jared, there's multiple different elements within hip hop. Right? You have rapping.
Yep.
Or MCing. You have breakdancing. You have DJing. And you have graffiti. I don't know, man. Everyone around me asks me, what is hip hop? I answer with pride. It's my everything.
And on that note, it's time to go have a fest.
A feast as well.
A hip hop fest feast.
A hip hop love fest feast.
Let's go.
Let's go, man. Army, if you would like to join us on our own hip hop love fest or feast, you can head on over to our Patreon. We're going to first start off by watching a live performance of Hip Hop Lover by BTS. Then, Jared, we got to get to that J. Cole song.
That new J. Cole song.
Yep.
And then we have a special treat that we are excited to share with all of you.
And if you are a hip hop lover, you don't want to miss this.
No.
So you can come join us on Patreon right now. Patreon.com/Jared and Jordan BTS. The video's free, everybody. It's free right now. You can access it. Just head on over to our Patreon and join us on our own hip hop love fest, everybody. Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below and subscribe if you haven't already.
And don't forget to turn on those notifications. But most importantly, be kind.
Keep an open mind, everybody.
Peace.